Hey everyone, it's Christina from Christina's Krafts, and I'm going to show you how I made this cute fall home decor piece using almost all Dollar Tree supplies. Alright, so I got this little plaque from Dollar Tree. I'm going to take the stickers out of here, and I am also going to pop this little thankful piece off of here. I don't need this on here. And I could use this for a different project, so I'm just gonna pry this up. And that can stay on here, I'm not worried about that. But this I could definitely reuse. And this is gonna be the bottom, so you're not even gonna see this part. What I also need to do is there's these little clouds that are painted on here, and I'm actually gonna paint over them, but I've used this plaque before and these clouds stick out, so I'm gonna take this to the garage and find my husband's sander and sand the clouds off. All right, I have it all sanded down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Java chalk paint from Folk Art, and I am going to paint the outside of the box here and the lid or the top of it, and then a little bit on the inside just in case my rocks don't quite cover it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this painted. All right, my box is all painted. Now I'm gonna get the stand ready. I found these beads, I had them laying around the house, and I'm gonna use these for feet on the bottom of here, but I'm going to E6000 and hot glue them so that I hopefully get a nice tight grip, because I obviously don't want it to fall apart. So I am going to do both. So I'm just going to put that around there and then a little hot glue and stick it right in the corner there. And then I'm going to do this with the other four. All right, I have my feet on there. That's all set to go. Okay, and then the only other thing I'm gonna do to the stand is I got this ribbon, burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna put that around the base of it. So I'm gonna start, this is gonna be my back, and I'm gonna put this, just gonna do it in the middle around my project. All right, and then I'm just gonna go around and get that put on. All right, I have my tray all made. I think it turned out really cute. I really like that, and I love this burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree. So far, Dollar Tree, and then these I had laying around at home. Obviously the paint was from not from Dollar Tree, but believe me, if they had chalk paint, I would probably try it. Then the next thing, I'm going to set that aside. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put burlap ribbon on my base. So I have this that I got from Dollar Tree. All right, so I am going to start putting my burlap on my base that I got here. And I'm just going to use hot glue. Oh, you know what? I should grab my rubber finger that I got from Dollar Tree. So one side's going to be the back because I don't want the glue to show. All right, then I'm just going to wrap it around. I don't want to be able to see through the vase, so I'm going to wrap it a few times. Okay, put my finger there so I know where to stop. And I think that should be good. Can see through just a little bit, but it's not horrible. So I am gonna go ahead and hot glue this down. All right, so I got that going all the way around. Then I am going to put my darker color on. I'm just gonna go right about there. Not worried about the bottom of the vase because that is actually going to be covered up. So put that on there. Oh, and I lost my roll. me grab that quick. All right. And go all the way around to where the other seam is and put some hot glue on there. Push down. Right, and cut that off. And then I am going to do the top. All right, I'm just finishing up the top here. And I'm gonna cut that off. Make sure this is all glued down good. All right. Right, then I have just one more thing that I'm going to do. I think this looks kind of goofy the way it is like this. So I'm going to actually take some more of this ribbon and I'm going to put a little stripe in the middle. I was going to do a bow, but I think this is going to look way better. So I'm just going to wrap this around in my little inner circle here. And hot glue that down. There. And that is what it looks like. I think it turned out pretty cute. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my base and I am going to hot glue it into my stand. So just want to make sure I got the front and the back right. So that is the front and then this is going to be the back. You see all that hot glue on there. So I am going to try to hot glue this down into the center. We'll see how that turns out. Oh, I think that looks really cute. All right, then the next thing that I want to do is I have these flowers, these fall flowers that I got from Dollar Tree, and I am going to arrange them in my vase. So I'm just going to kind of play around with them. I'll show you. I'm going to have to back the camera up a little bit, but I'm just going to kind of play around with the flowers. There you go. And see how I can get them in there to look really neat. All right, I'm just trying to figure out my flower arrangement here. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought. And you know, I probably still won't be happy with it. Okay, so what I did with my flowers is I just switched a couple of them around. I took the heads off of one of them and put it on the other. So now, yep, okay, so that way they'll be mixed in there a little bit more. So I'm gonna stick those in there, and then these in the front right here. There, now it looks a little bit mixed up, and you got your cattails kind of poking out. The pine cones I have back here, they're kind of hard to see. I wish they were more up front, but I think this looks pretty decent. So I'm actually just gonna push some of these petals up because I am going to take some Spanish moss and I'm gonna put it in here. So I just have some of this, and then this stuff is very messy, but I think it's gonna add a cute little touch on there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this all the way around. All right, I have my Spanish moss in there. I think that just gives it a nice little added touch. And then the last thing that I'm gonna do is I got these stones from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna put those in the bottom of my tray. I'm just gonna fill it up all the way around. So pretty much, I mean, the majority of this project is all Dollar Tree. I think the only thing that wasn't Dollar Tree were the feet that I used, because I had those beads laying around, and then the paint. Otherwise, everything else was Dollar Tree. I just love when you can just make really cute things for not a lot of money. And I think this turned out really cute. I really like it. And I think you can use it as a fall decoration, but I mean, you could also keep it up any time of the year. I like darker colors, so. But there it is. It is all done. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that you subscribe and hit the little bell so you get notified when I have new videos. And take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.